All right, a quick analysis. While this is going on a 30-minute chart, as you can see, this teal buying, this is good. This isn't necessarily bad, but we want to see the green over here. We want to see this precision. We see a big, strong green candle. Just like when was the last time we really? There was another time we bought strong on gold. Let's look at this algorithm right quick. So plot the low to the low. Let's see when it broke out of that. So around right here, bam, it kind of broke out, but then literally picked right back up. So it wasn't a big deal at all. Now let's take a look at this. Pick back up like that and continued. So yeah, you want to see that green. That green is best. Mm-hmm. Another instance, we can copy it, bring it over, clone it, let's drag it on over. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's see something like something. I think this is buying in the green algorithm as well. Can marking the low of that candle. Yeah, it sure was, and that's the same algorithm. Like that's your money maker. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, inversely, I believe you can imagine how that goes. You know, big strong selling. You know, even stronger right there. Um, you know. Anyway, our range is currently we're in this controlled buying algorithm. If it wants to dump, wants to take a nice fat caca, you're not gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? Um, check this out. If it wants to take a nice fat caca, you're not gonna miss it, right? You know, right at the low right here, we would close the cup. We would close the we like when it comes to because right now this is like a nested head and shoulder pattern that could potentially form. If it wants to take a nice fat caca, it's not gonna happen until we get past below 3943792. Correct. What's that low? 3943788. 394. Yep. 3943788. Not 92 exactly, but 788. It's gonna take a nice fat caca down there, and if it does, we have equilibrium right here, 3894. So if it wants to dump, be patient. If you want to look for another buy-in, hey, be patient because it's not buying in that green algorithm. That did stop. We're being controlled by this. What is this? This salmon color. Um, Let me find the algorithm. Let me look at the selling right quick. I think I'm gonna try to keep this below 5 minutes. This is just a quick one. All right, let's bam to bam. So this right here, this isn't really operating as this could be a handle somewhere, but cup close is really all the way up here. So this isn't extremely bullish yet. If we can see it, let's extend this. Let's extend this a bit, shall we? Just see something. Oh, yep. All right. So yeah, this is controlled from this selling over here. These equilibriums, the 4004, 4028. That's why we sold right there. It makes pretty good sense if you clean it up a bit. You can see how it's not exactly, but close enough, right? Um, because we just identified this green. We're gonna change it red or something for the meantime. You know, come here. Give a drag right there. Yeah, boom. All right, that's a little prettier, honestly. But yeah. So we just fell out of this till algorithm. So now, yeah, you got to be careful here. If you were in a call, it's potentially time to cut. Like cut your runners. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, take your profit. You're up. It's not buying, in the, what do you call it, in the strongest precision algorithm. Let's see. Depending on if you got in here or even here, you know, especially off this algorithm which we have plotted. But regardless, let's see here. As that buying began, currently up $26. What's that? 27? I don't even know. 26 point. Yeah, 25, 26 point. And some change. But total almost 40, almost $50 getting there. But yeah, now would be the time where you gotta cut the runners. Take your profit. We're being hedged by the red algorithm. This is potentially going to keep heading down. Now we can go look at the 1 minute chart and all that. But I do want to see something here first before we do. Let's just hide these drawings right quick. Yeah, if it wants to continue selling for the day, again, that's that equilibrium right there, 3945. All right, come on back here, bronze. So yeah. It's you're gonna know if it takes a caca, all right. It's gonna have to slip out of this buying algorithm. So let me just glance at the 1 minute chart. No. Before we do 1 minute, let's glance at the 5 minute chart right quick, because we can still make sense out of this from the 30-minute algorithms, you know. But when you break it down to 1 minute, 5 minute chart, you can plot even more algorithms and really get accurate on your entries and your exits. So it's like, I mean, we could see it on the 30-minute chart as well. How we slipped out this new candle, this new 30-minute candle open here at 3 o'clock. So yeah, man, it's time to cut it. Let's go back to 5 minute right quick. Whoop. Bam. Beautiful. So you know, in the meantime, this is the algorithm that we're selling in. This is why you break it down to the smaller time frames, so you can really see what's going on. Because we know the equilibrium 3945 type deal, you know, if it wants to really go down further. But what the heck? Anyway. Bam. Right there. So yeah, this is pretty strong selling, man. We can green, because this is just the flip side of it. In all reality, it's inverse. Come here now. Yeah. So yep. And this is why we have the equilibriums already set. You know, it's gonna be a small bounce. I'm expecting a rejection here. Could be a beautiful rejection from this left shoulder. This left shoulder right here. It's the head. Left shoulder. Potential right shoulder could form. If we see a rejection off of here, then you know the vibes. But this isn't like the, you know, if it's not in the precision, we have competing algorithms. If it's not in the precision, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm expecting around something here. I mean, this 5 minute could reject here, reject there, or even here if it was stronger buying. Volume, that's good. We got the volume here already, but you see it's been decreasing, and we're wedging just a bit. It's not a crazy wedge. I'll tell you that. It's not like a wedge I'd see on SPY. I don't know why. Just SPY just be looking ugly, man. Be hectic in there. This, I feel like you move with a little more clarity. Anyway, man, yeah, it's absolutely gonna do nothing in the meantime. Again, this is pretty strong selling, man. Let's see. Looks like it already slipped out of that buying channel. That's why we break it down, so we can understand even more. But looks like it slipped out of that buying channel already. Up, sure did. Small little handle. Yep, right back down. Again, just like on the other side, you want to see that precision activate. You can see that precision activate. That's awesome, right? This is essentially this. Yep, perfect, 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 perfect. And we could possibly have even something stronger here. What's this looking like? This could be even. This could be stronger. Bail. Oh no, maybe not. If it doesn't get past its height already set. Oh yeah. This is about the same algorithm anyway. So allow it to stay in the green. See what happens. Again, equilibrium. Probably gonna get a retest up here. Small rejection, something like this. So, maybe something like that. Probably not. Maybe something like, boom. Say we get to the top of it. You know, could be something like that, but regardless, always just best to be patient. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here. Man, what the heck? There we go. Alright, we're going to cut the video here. We have the ranges set. We know where we're going. We see the pattern. Big head and shoulder pattern forming. Should catch support. One thing I'll do on the next video, I'll add in the indicators like the 5-day and 20-day moving average, because right now we can't see, but we do have the equilibrium set. If this selling is going to be strong like it's doing, let me see something. Let's clear this so I can see properly. Oops. Yeah, man, it's gonna have to break past it because this selling. Same thing here, right? Let me see something here. What's the high? Oh, okay. There's a slight little wedge. 394493. Let me see something, man. I wanna. I'm gonna mark the highs here. What? Pardon me. How can we mark the highs here, man? They updated this trading view, man. It's not the same anymore. Here we go. I found what I'm looking for, man. Dang, it ain't here. It ain't here where I need. I got the plus button. Labels, lines, more settings. High and low. Yeah. Value. Yeah, let me see that. Thank you very much. The fuck. Astaghfirullah. Okay. Yep, there we go. I got the high and the lows mark. That's kind. Let's do one more thing. Cause I said I was gonna do a next video, but we'll just do it right now. Moving average. You can see which one you want to play with. I personally like. I use the ribbon typically. That's what I use. I'm gonna save this chart right quick so you can learn how to do that while we're here. Where is the save? There we go. Save that. Now let's get rid of everything. So I just want to look at, what the heck? Remove all objects. Yeah, the drawings. Okay. All right, now we gotta set this up properly because it's not how we need it. We're gonna set this up for 5-day, 20-day. It wasn't done. 25-day. I like you. You know, we'll leave that one out for now, just because 5 and 20-day they're important enough. 25 days to add another line. I'll keep the 200-day in there. Let's see here. You're just getting my colors together. Something like a purple. Yeah, I like that. Some Laker colors. Then we put red down at the bottom. Yeah, that's clear enough for me. So I'll tell you what, if it's anything like SPY right now, it ain't about to retest 20-day moving average anytime soon. It's pretty far away anyway. It looks pretty far, but I mean it's daily moves on average. 620. I mean it could happen, but I mean this is this is kind of far. $150. It's gonna move up. Oh wait, no, there's 17 hours. Yeah, got 17 hours left before that even happens. It's $150. We've been having half of that, so certainly not gonna hit it today. You don't need to worry about it. But that's on the daily. Let me see the indicators for the daily. 5 day. Oh. So yeah, gotta be careful here. Definitely gotta be careful because when you see 5 day crossing below 20 day, what's gonna need to happen is we're gonna have to stay in this controlled buying algorithm. If you remember it from earlier, and from there we're gonna have to trade above 4,000. So I mean, hey, you can wait to be bullish. You don't have to catch it right now. You can wait till 4,000. Then plus any other indicators you use, any other tools, that just provides even more clarity. But that is essentially how you use TradingView and analyze the charts with structure and algorithms and the technicals. This is my way of doing it. This is what makes sense to me. This is what works for me. Um, I do have my fair share of trouble time to time, but it's normally a patience issue or a timing issue, and the risk to reward is good, but it could be something like this, right? Trading something like this, right? And bam, say like I'm waiting for a rejection off of this point. I may get that, I may not. Or like say for example. So I would really have to look at my past trades to be like, what trade did I take and how did it look, and why did it have to take a loss, or why did I take a profit, was I getting chopped in liquidity, regardless. But the same thing with the 30-minute chart, man. 5 day isn't crossing below right now, but soon to be it probably is, especially if we continue this downward movement. What is this? I'm gonna just use the pen so I can. Let's get rid of that. I don't like that. I don't like that. We can make that better. Lloyd. Yeah, something like that, man. Gosh, can't make it straight, huh? Can make that one straight. It's pretty. Should we? There we go. There we go. Something like that, man. Something like that. That's what we're selling in now. Again, gonna have to close the cup. If it wants to dump, you're not gonna miss it. You're gonna have to close the cup. All right, and we could get there in the till. Be better if it was the precision, which is kind of trying to form right now. Kind of on that 30-minute, which is not too bad, honestly. If it wants to form, it sure could now. It's still going to be controlled in this controlled selling algorithm, but if this green wants to take us down, close the cup, get further down, it sure can. But yeah, this is beautiful structure. You can't be too bullish right here. Be better to at least be bearish down to this point, especially. You can assess your risk to reward, and it's pretty clear. It is definitely pretty clear with your risk to reward. Let's take a look at that. If you were able to get in a trade around this level, right? Say you took it at the equilibrium right there, 3981. That's a $12 risk. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. But I would be confident in the trade just because equilibrium, left shoulder. It does make sense. Here's my risks and here's my algorithms. So I know if this was going against me, if I saw green candles and this got out, I'm already worried. I'm already worried $6 into it. Let me see. Let me see. I'm already worried. $3 into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm already worried because it's like, oh man, we could get to that 12, and if that happened, oh, it's a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta protect your trades always, man. And using the algorithms and using the tools you have, it makes things a lot easier. This is a long video. I gotta cut it now. 20 minutes is a bit too long. Apologies if you stuck around to the end. Thank you very much. Let's grow together.